Well, what's up, everybody? All two of you that are watching. I'm sure we'll have more. Gosh, I think yesterday at some point we had about 16 or 17 watching, which is awesome. Hopefully the signal works out. We're not on a Wi-Fi signal. We are running on 5G. And my wife said we had a couple of freezes yesterday, but I ran the test, the speed test. It seems to be, I got 5 stars this morning for a live feed, so that's good. Whether or not it will hold that whole hour and a half, hopefully. Seemed like the first couple periods were good, and then the last period kind of fell apart in places. But yeah, so we're still in the same situation we were yesterday, even though we had a loss. A win puts us in the 6th spot in the NWAHL, Northwest Amateur Hockey League. Top 6 go to the playoffs in February. We're in number 7 spot, just 1 point behind Tri-Cities, who we have I think at least 3 games with still on the schedule. So those are going to be critical matchups. We've played them once before this season and beat them quite handily, I might say, 7-2. Next weekend, we're in Boise, Idaho. We're going to play 2 with Boise Steelheads and 2 with Ogden Mustangs. Ogden from Utah. And we'll be playing 4 in Boise, Idaho. So that's next weekend. Then the weekend after that, we're in a tournament in Vegas. Those games have no standing on the results of the Northwest Amateur Hockey League. Those are just extra. So I believe there's 10 teams in the NWAHL. We're number 7. I don't think anyone behind us can catch us at this point. Maybe. I think Ogden, the team that we're playing, is in 9th.
You're not on yet, are you?
So, yeah.
You are?
Yeah.
Oh, hi.
Yeah, yesterday's game, a little disappointing, but I got some good experience out there. It was a loss to this Tacoma Rockets team, 7-2. Frankie Ewing with his first goal of the season on a beautiful takeaway and a shot in the upper corner where Grandma keeps her cookies, top shelf. And it was unassisted that got us on the board. And then moments later, Emil Keenan took a shot from the outside, and Porter Whitehead deflected it into the net. I'm pretty sure Whitehead got credit for the goal, although I think I announced that Keenan got the goal. But not sure. I went back and watched the tape, and it did look like Porter touched it, but it's hard to see when you're filming through the net. Paxton Casper in between the pipes for the Winterhawks. Winterhawks are going to be in their black sweaters, and the Tacoma Rockets will be in the white sweaters, just like yesterday. Had a grandparent ask me the other day how many kids on the team. There are 18 skaters and one goalie at the moment. Possibly a second goalie to come. Yes, this team is going to nationals, it sounds like, to represent the state of Oregon, since we're the only AA team in Tier 2 in Oregon. So I think that they're getting an emergency backup goalie for that tournament. But Paxton Casper will ride us out here. He'll play every game that we have left on the schedule. We'll update you with that if that changes. But about a minute 25 left for the warm-up here, and then we'll get underway. Kids had a great time at Zeke's Pizza in downtown Tacoma last night after the game. Great to hang out with families. What a nice place. They had a nice little room up there for us, upstairs, right across from Union Station. Beautiful architecture. Never been there myself before. Shout outs to our team manager, Tori Talbert, for getting that together, and all the great work that she's done for this team this year. She's done an excellent job. We're very thankful and grateful to have her as our manager. All right, about 10 seconds left. We're going to get underway here. Oh, yeah, the new guy. Number 8, Isaac Kotler. I got the correct pronunciation after the game yesterday. Kotler. I was giving it a French twist. So, It's just Isaac Collar, number 8. Coming up from 14U White. Got the call up right before this weekend. Got to be exciting for that kid. He's played Double A before, from what I've heard, in other ages prior to this year. This was a hard squad to make. I myself am grateful that my son is on this team. He's improved so much just in this season at this level. So it looks like we're going to start off with Miskovich at the dot and Holbrook and Nidoba on the wings. Tony Lord on the back end with Hayden Dorf. And we're underway. Stick taps, as you can hear. The puck is loose in the neutral zone. Nidoba pressuring there. And this one comes back to Dorf. Kept in by Tacoma. Holbrook with a hit. This one goes down behind the net. Tony Lord has to go down and fish it out. This one comes over to Nidoba, and he gets it out into the neutral zone. It goes off the ref, and they try to get it back into the zone, but Tacoma hadn't cleared yet, so that'll be an offsides. Face-off coming outside the blue line. Miskovich takes the face-off. This one comes over to Nidoba. There's a scrum. He takes it away. Nice job. And Holbrook tries to get it in the Tacoma end. It goes in there. There's a scrum in the corner. Well, along the boards. They're not quite in the corner. This one stays in, but it squirts out. Nope. Tacoma with the puck. And they dump it in. Dorf's going to go back and fish it out. The Rockets are in hot pursuit here. They disrupt. Dorf loses an edge and picked up by Tacoma. It does not clear. Shot, saved by Casper. This one comes out in the front of the net. Nobody there. Tacoma tries to get it on net, goes behind the net. Lord goes over to it. He battles. Winterhawks had changed. Keenan is in that corner as he came out for Nidoba. Holbrook still on the ice. He's going to dump it out and change, as Miskovich will change as well. This one is an icing on the Hawks. This one will come back, but Ewing and Cornegie are able to get back on the ice in that change. Lilivec also out there on the defense. He came out on the change. And Russell Avery Van Paris is out there as well. Tacoma out front. Russell ties him up. Nice job. Cornegie gets it off to Keenan. Here comes the attack of the Winterhawks. Shot. Save. And the netminder covers up. Good pressure by the Hawks. Face-off coming to my right. The Rockets will change out their line. Cornegie at the dot. Takes the face-off. He goes down, comes out to Lilivec, who dumps it back down in the corner. Ewing in pursuit, but Tacoma picks up the puck. Ewing battles along the boards, pins him up. Puck comes loose. Oh, nice try to get it out front. And Tacoma is there. It's a 3-on-1 as Lilivec goes down behind the play. This one comes out to the point. Shot. Casper was there. And it was knocked down. Puck was loose for a sec, but cleared off to the side there. This one comes behind the net. Keenan with the puck. Gets it out of the zone. This one's going to go all the way to the length of the ice as icing. And the Winterhawks will change out the lines. Going to send out Whitehead with Talbert and Garrison. Whitehead at the dot. Garrison lining up in the defensive position in the middle. Faceoff comes out to the middle. Sharp Yablonka is in there on the D, and he gets it around the back of the net to Garrison. He gets it taken away from him. Shot, and puck is loose, whistled. And a penalty is coming to Tacoma, I think. Nope, it's coming on the Hawks. It's going to be on Whitehead. 1 minute and 30 minutes, 1 minute and 30 seconds, sorry, are the penalties in the NWAHL. So he'll go for 1 minute 30, and Winterhawks on the PK. Penalty kill with Garrison out there. Sharp Yablonka as well. Talbert. And looks like they put, yeah, Houlihan is out there as well. This one comes around the back of the net. This one comes out to the point, back down into the corner. Back out to the point for Tacoma. They go D to D. This one shot. I think Casper got a piece. This one comes out to the front. Sharp Yablonka. Garrison comes in. Garrison. Oh, nice job by Talbert to clear it. And they're going to change out the PK. Nice job by Garrison and Talbert. Nice hit by Dorf. And Tacoma tried to come in and retaliate and missed. This one comes out in the neutral zone. 25 seconds left to the penalty to Whitehead. And nice hit. That was Kotler. Beauty hit there. And Tacoma, this one's disrupted. Goes down into the corner, 7 seconds. Winterhawks short-handed. And putting the pressure on. Here comes Tacoma. We're back to even strength. Whitehead comes out of the box. Goes to the bench, and Miskovich comes out onto the ice. Dorf with the puck. Nissen clears. This one goes the length of the ice, and that'll be an icing call. Nicely done by the Hawks to kill that one off. 11:20 to go in the first period. Big saves there by Casper as well. Koinigi at the dot. Winterhawks line up in the defensive position. Colin Heim with the puck out there with Russell Levy-Van Paris. He's hit off the puck, and here comes Koinigi with it. He gets it up to Holbrook. Holbrook looking for somebody in the middle. Nadoba's there, but Tacoma picks it off. Shot by Holbrook, goes wide right. And here comes LVP. Nice job, picked off by Koinigi. He gets it over to Nadoba. Big hit over along the boards there by LVP. He dumps it into the zone. Kept in by the Winterhawks. This one's going to go behind the Tacoma net. Nadoba comes in. Skater loses an edge. Big hit by Tacoma on Nadoba. Another nice hit there by Russell. And the puck goes into the neutral zone. Tacoma will corral it and reset. Pressure by Koinigi. Nice job. Colin gets it out of the zone. Goes back in the neutral zone. Keenan's out there as the change was made. This one gets dumped in, and icing on Tacoma. This one's going to come back to the Tacoma end. Winterhawks going to get the rest of the lines changed out. Frankie Ewing in there. Porter Whitehead. Emil Keenan. Back on the D, Houlihan and Sharp Yablonka. Whitehead takes the draw. Tacoma tries to clear, taken away by Frankie. Ooh, big hit there on Whitehead. Frankie, good hit there. Emil tried to get it in the middle, and this one's cleared by Tacoma. 9:30 left to play in the first. That's an icing call on Tacoma. So this one's going to come back to the Tacoma end for a face-off. Winterhawks much more physical today than we saw yesterday. That's a good sign. It's 0-0. Whitehead with the puck. Frankie got it over to Keenan. Keenan back out front to... Oh, nice job by Whitehead with the backhand, but blocked by Tacoma. Kept in by Houlihan. He gets it to Frankie. Ewing's looking. He switches direction. Gives it to Keenan. Back out front, taken away by Tacoma. Here comes the rush. Gets around Sharp Yablonka, shot, and scores. And Tacoma gets on the board first, 1-0. 8:56 left to play. Winterhawks gonna change out the lines. Talbert, Garrison out there on the wings. Miskovich at the dot. Dorf and Lillivek back on the D. Miskovich takes the dot, comes over to Cheddar's side. Nice hit by Chet. Tacoma dumps it in. Winterhawks try to get it out. This one is stopped by the Rockets. Shot. Doesn't get through. Garrison with the puck, goes off the glass. It's kept in by Tacoma. And that is offsides, I think. As Garrison cleared it. I didn't think that made it out, but... Face-off outside the blue line. Miskovich at the dot, takes the face-off. Tacoma emerges with the puck. They dump it in. The chase is on. Comes over to Garrison's side. He goes back down low. Nice job as he tries to get it back to Garrison, but not enough mustard on that. And Tacoma takes it away. Quick pass in the front and saved by Casper. Talbert with the puck. He gets it over to Garrison. He whiffs. And this one comes back in. Picked up by Dorf, and he's got wheels. Gets around the corner. Centers. Kotler came in for Garrison on that change. Kept in by Miskovich. Talbert with the puck. He's knocked off it. And taken away by Tacoma. Dorf gets it back out. Tacoma changes. And Kornegie's down there. Nice hit to disrupt the momentum there. Tacoma still with the puck, though. This one goes off the side of the net. 7:20 left to play in the first. 1-0 Tacoma. They tried to get that one to Kotler. This one's going down the length of the ice. Nice hit by Kotler in the corner. Tacoma comes out with the puck. He's got room. Stays in the zone. And this one finally pops out, but the Winterhawks are there. And Kornegie tried to get it to Kotler. Taken away by the Rockets. This one gets into the zone, kept in. Shot, score. Two nothing. 6:41 to play. Kornegie takes the draw, and it goes into the Tacoma end. Kotler changes immediately with Nadoba coming out onto the ice. Shot by Cornegie, saved by the netminder. Heim and Lord out on the defense. This one gets by Heim's stick, taken away by Tacoma. And this one goes out and right back in as Tacoma gets it in there. And Lord goes back to Heim. Heim tries to get it out, but Tacoma takes it. Saved by Casper. Heim around the back of the boards to Nadoba. He avoids a hit, and this one's kept in by Tacoma. Shot on net. Casper saves it. Tacoma dumps it back down around the back, and Colin Heim gets it around the boards to Nadoba, but Tacoma takes it away. Nadoba tried to get it out, but kept in by Tacoma. 5:25 left to play in the first. Tacoma looking in front. And Nissen takes it away, tries to get it out, but kept in by Tacoma. And this one comes out front. Tacoma still with the puck. And finally, Casper gets his glove on it. And the Winterhawks will change out. That was a long shift. 5:06 left. Shots in favor of the Rockets, 8-2. And they have a 2-0 lead. Miskovich at the dot with Nadoba out there still. And Holbrook. Nadoba tried to get it to Holbrook. It goes over his stick. And Tacoma will corral it. They go around the back of the net. Try to get it out of the zone. Kept in by Nadoba. This one tries to get out. Kept in by LVP. He fires it down below. Miskovich goes to the puck. Holbrook tries to skate to it. He battles. Tries to get it in the front. Keenan was coming on the ice after a shift change, but Tacoma clears it into the neutral zone. LVP's going to have to go back for it. He surveys. He's got pressure on him. And he's going to get it up to Keenan off the glass and into the neutral zone. Holbrook in pursuit. He's got wheels, but surrounded by white sweaters, and they take it away. They try to dump it in. Houlihan gets his stick on it. They go D to D. Russell gets it over to back to Houlihan. Houlihan in the neutral zone, and he's nailed. Puck gets all the way back. Picked up by Tacoma. Nice hit by Keenan back there. Ewing with the puck. He's got some space. Nice work with the puck. Kept in. Ewing again. Keenan gets his stick on it, but Tacoma taken away by Cornegie. He's got space. Shot. Deflected behind the net. This one's coming around the boards. Kept in by Dorf, and he gets hit right after he releases the puck. This one wraparound, taken away by Tacoma. Nice job by the Hawks. Good zone time there, but Tacoma comes up with it. Tries a shot, picked up by the Hawks. Ewing's got the puck. He's challenged. Nice stick move there by LVP. Goes around the back. Runs into the goalie, and this one comes out into the runs into the ref. And the Hawks with a 3-on-3, but Tacoma foils the press. Here comes Tacoma. Nice block by Dorf, but it does get through. Hawks trying to clear it. Cornegie does. He's going to change off. Garrison, Whitehead come onto the ice. Talbert already had gotten on. Shot by Whitehead. Garrison. Oh, close one. Shot by Dorf. And this one's going to go the length. Nice job by Casper to come out and play it. Garrison with the puck. Go, Cheddar! This one comes back out. They get back on side. This one tried to get it over to Chet. And they're going to, like, clear that. Tacoma gets their stick on it. No icing. This one comes out to the front. They're going to have to get on side. This one comes over to Garrison. He dumps it in, but right to Tacoma's defense. And they're going to get it out. And the length of the ice, that is going to be an icing call on Tacoma. Nice pressure there. Got some shots on the net. Face-off coming on down into the Tacoma end. 1:21 left to play in the first. 2-0 Rockets. Miskovic's going to take the face-off. Kotler is out there. This one comes right off the face-off to the netminder, and he'll cover. So they'll redo the face-off to my left. Nissen is out there as well on the wing. This one comes over to his side. Tries to get it over. Right to a Tacoma player, and here they come on the attack. In the middle, Casper, save. Shot number 10. Face-off coming to my right. Nope, coming to my left. Miskovich with the drop. This one's picked up. And this one goes past the Tacoma defender and into the neutral zone all the way down in the Tacoma end. Tacoma clears it. Heim and Lilivec back on the defense. Heim attempts a stick whack there. This one goes along the board. Shot in front. Or was that a pass? Nissen tied up the skater there to prevent the shot from happening. This one comes back out to the point. Kotler, nice physical play by Kotler. And nice move by Kotler. And this one goes right off the goalie. Nice shot. This one comes over to Holbrook, who just came onto the ice with Nadoba. And that'll do it for the first period. 2-0 Rockets, but it seems a lot closer than that. They'll switch sides. Rainy day out there in the Pacific Northwest. At least there's no snow. I mean, if you like snow, I guess that's the way to go. So right at the end there was a penalty assessed to the Rockets. Not sure what for. It was number 64. He'll be going to the sin bin. So the Winterhawks will start off on the power play. Refs blow the whistle. So power play unit out there. Whitehead gonna take the face off with Keenan. And Heim on the wings. Dorf in there as well. Here comes Heim. Goes to the middle. Shot. Gets off his stick. Keenan keeps it in. He gets it over to Cornegie. Nice pass to the front to Heim. But it goes wide left. Dorf goes in there. Whitehead with the puck. Tried to go back to Keenan. This one comes out to the point. Another pass to Heim. And this one comes all the way back. And Tacoma clears it. It's an icing call on the Rockets. 15:25 left of the second. 56 seconds left to the penalty to the Rockets. Winterhawks with a one-man advantage. Whitehead's going to take the face-off. Dorf's on the wing. Heim's on the other wing in the middle. Cornegie and Keenan on the back end. Cornegie with the puck, gets it to Hayden. He's got some space. Shot. Saved by the goalie. Space. Oh, another one. Shot by Heim off the side of the net. This one gets in the middle. It's kept in by Cornegie. But Tacoma right there. Dorf to Whitehead, back to Dorf. Here comes Whitehead. Over to... Nice passing. But Tacoma gets enough on it, and it goes into the neutral zone. Keenan gets to it first, gets it to Heim. Heim back to Keenan. This one goes back behind the net. Collision between players. And this one comes all the way up. Penalty about to expire, and we're back to full strength. This one comes out to Dorf. Dorf, shot wide left. This one comes over to Garrison's side, who just came onto the ice. Nice pass to the middle, but just a little bit beyond Whitehead's stick, and Tacoma's going to dump it out. And that is going to be icing. Let's go, Cheddar! Winterhawks will make a change. LVP is back out on the defense. Miskovich at the dot. Talbert lines up in the middle. Garrison on the left side. Miskovich. Face-off goes to Tacoma. They go around the boards. Nice job over there by Talbert. Gets it over to Miskovich. Back to, no, tried to get it back to LVP, but it comes out. And Lilivec able to get it out. That's going to be offsides on the Rockets. 13:54 left of the second. 2-0 Rockets. Face-off coming outside the blue line. Garrison lines up on the left. Talbot on the right. Miskovich at the dot. This one comes back to LVP. He's looking for Cheddar. LVP switches directions, gets it over to Lilivec. And Tacoma takes the puck back. LVP looking for Garrison. Gets past Chet's stick. LVP able to get it out of the zone. Picked up by Tacoma. Oh, Talbot kind of got clocked there. And that one is an icing. Icing on Tacoma. Winterhawks will change the lines out, the offensive line out. Cornegie comes out onto the ice with Nissen and Kotler. Puck goes to Tacoma, goes around the back of the net and whistled. And they'll face off to my left. 13:16 left of the second. 2-0 Rockets. Cornegie at the dot, wins the face-off to Nissen. Nissen tries to get it to LVP, and he's whacked. And nice save by Casper as it goes off his pad. Tacoma with the puck still. Winterhawks trying to clear it. Kotler goes in. This one comes out to the point. Nice job by Nissen to get that out into the neutral zone. Puck is deflected and loose. Dumped in by Tacoma. Lillivec goes in. Nice hit. Scrum behind, but Tacoma emerges with it. They try to get it to the point. Deflected by somebody. Retained possession by Tacoma. This one goes along the back of the boards. LVP takes it away. He's just going to get that. It's kept in by Tacoma. They dump it back down behind the net. LVP goes to get it. And LVP ices it as the Hawks need a change. They'll bring out Nadoba and Holbrook with Whitehead. Face-off coming down into the Winterhawks end. 12:08 left of the second. Whitehead will take the face-off. Winterhawks line up in the defensive position in front of the net. This one goes to the Rockets and cleared. This one's going to go the length of the ice, and that'll be icing on the Hawks as Houlihan tried to get it up. It was a nice touch on it, but puck had eyes and went the length of the ice. They'll redo the face-off. Whitehead coming over. Porter having some issues with his helmet, it looks like. Puck is dropped. Tacoma with the puck. They go around the outside. Nice hit by Houlihan. This one comes around the boards. Kept in by Tacoma. Taken away by Nadoba, and they get it out into the neutral zone. He's hit as he releases the puck. Another big hit along the ice on Houlihan. And the hits keep coming. Here comes Holbrook. Shot high and wide. Kept in by Sharp Yablonka, who just came on the ice. Nice pass by Houlihan. Gets it over to Keenan. Keenan cuts to the middle. Nice pass. Oh, way to go. That was a nice effort there. And the Hawks get on the board. 2-1, no doubt about that one. Keenan with some sweet, silky mitts. Nice job there as he just goes through and carves out some space and right past the netminder. It's 2-1. We cut the lead in half. Miskovich is out there, takes the face-off, dumped in by Tacoma. Sharp Yablonka goes to get it. He's hit off the puck. Tacoma with possession. This one's taken away on a nice hit there. And Ewing gets it out, but Tacoma dumps it right back in. Keenan tried to get it out, kept in by Tacoma. Miskovich is there. Here comes Sharp Yablonka. Miskovich, nice hit. Sharp Yablonka takes possession. Tacoma takes it back. Nice muscle there by Ewing to almost get it out. Tacoma dumps it back in. And this one deflected into the neutral zone. Ewing tried to get it in, but Tacoma there, and they clear it. Sharp Yablonka got hit over there as the Rockets were changing up. Ewing still on the ice with Miskovich. Keenan tries to get it out. Kept in by Tacoma. This one goes around the back of the net. And Ewing ends up with the puck from Miskovich. And Miskovich tries to kick it up. Yep. And he's going to get called all day on that. And that's a penalty on Tacoma. So back to the box goes number 88. for 1:30. Interference is the call. Penalty shot? No? I don't think he had a clear path, they're saying. So Hawks are going on the power play. Holbrook is out there with Miskovich. And this one comes out to the neutral zone. LVP's got to get to it first. Gets it over to Nadoba. Nadoba tried to get it to Talbert. Got by him. Nice pass. Just past the stick of Holbrook. Tacoma tries to clear it. LVP is there. He's got the puck. Shot. Goes wide. Looking for to tie it up. And nice takeaway right there by LVP to save a fast break. Here comes LVP. He's got space. And that is going to be whistled. And possibly another penalty. 42 seconds left. Yep, another penalty coming to number 5, I think. Nope. Who's good? Yes, number 5. Call is trip. So 5-on-3 for 42 seconds. 8:49 left to play in the second. 2-1 Rockets. Looking for a chance to tie it up here. 2-man advantage. Another tie-up. Yep. And that is a hook. And Tacoma can't stay out of the box. They're loading them up. Still a 5-on-3, but the 5-on-3 is going to last a little longer. $8:39 left to play. Hawks have a really good chance here to tie this game up. Refs trying to sort it out over there with the scorekeepers. As they now have 3 in the box, the scoreboard only has room for 2 penalties. So the third one, they're just going to have to keep track of, I guess. They're ready to drop it. This one comes out to Dorf. Dorf skates with it, gets it over to Keenan. Keenan back to Dorf. Shot. Goes wide right. Heim tried to get it in the front. And this one is on the back of the net. They'll have to whistle it dead. 19 seconds left of the first penalty. But they will continue to be on the 5-on-3 after that. Face-off goes to Tacoma. This one comes over to Cornegie in the front. Cornegie gets it over to Dorf. Dorf on to the side with Keenan. Keenan back to Cornegie. Nice pass up front and shot by Heim. And there's pushing and shoving. Keenan comes in there. Gets Whitehead out of there. Looks like the goalie saved it. Did not cross the line. Puck is dropped. Whitehead gets it to Heim. Heim kept in. Nice job. Dorf all alone on the weak side there. Gets it over to Cornegie. Cornegie to Heim. He tried to get it in there. Heim, backhand, wide right, wide left. Dorf with the puck, gets it back out front to Cornegie, to Dorf. And that one saved by the netminder. And that one is cleared by Tacoma. Dorf's gonna skate back to it. And still 56 more seconds of the 5-on-3. Or actually, it'll be 5-on-4 here in a second. All right, we're back to 5-on-4. Still on the power play and covered by the netminder. 7:15 left to play. Winterhawks are going to change out the line. 38 seconds left to the penalty. It's a 5-on-4. Hawks with a one-man advantage. Looking to tie it up on this power play. Winterhawks now with 14 shots to Tacoma's 11. Talbert emerges with the puck, tries to get it to Holbrook, saved by the netminder. Kept in by LVP, gets it over to Nadoba. Nadoba shot, saved, and no rebound. 6:58 left to play in the second. 22 seconds left to the power play. Miskovich taking the face-off. This one goes, Talbert goes right in. Nice backward pass over to Nadoba. And shot doesn't get through. That one gets through by LVP. And Tacoma's gonna clear. 7 seconds left to the penalty. And they're gonna be back to full strength. So big time kill by Tacoma. Winterhawks weren't able to take advantage of the penalties. Even strength, 5-on-5. Nice hit there by LVP. Taken away by Tacoma, out front. Shot, goes wide right. 6 minutes left to play in the second. This one goes around the back of the net. Taken away by Holbrook. And out into the neutral zone. This one comes over to the weak side. LVP is there, knocks him off the puck. This one comes right on net, and Casper covers. Some pushing and shoving in front of the net. .548. Winterhawks change out the lines. They got Kotler and Nissen out there with Cornegie. This one's dropped in there. Cornegie emerges with the puck. Gets it out into the neutral zone. Here comes Kotler. He's looking for someone. He's tied up there. Nice pass in the front by Nissen. I think that was Nissen. No, that was Cornegie. Cornegie back with the puck. And taken away by Tacoma. This one's going to go into the corner. Tony Lord is down there. Big scrum down in that corner. Can't really see too well. And the Hawks get it out into the neutral zone. Kotler. And Nissen comes in with a great hit. Lots of hits over there. And here comes a penalty. That one's going to be on the Winterhawks. And it's going to be on Lillivec. So Hawks are going to send out the penalty kill. Garrison coming out onto the ice for the PK. This one's coming over to the side, cleared by the Hawks to kill off some time. And that's going to be icing. 4:39 left of the second. 1:20 left on the penalty to Lillivec. It's a cross check. PK in there, Ewing, Garrison. Oh, this one goes to the front. Houlihan is in there as well. This one comes out. Shot off of, nicely done by Casper. Shot and a rebound, and then he covers. Goes to Tacoma. This one coming around, goes to the middle. This one icing. 56 seconds left to the penalty to Lillivec. This faceoff's going to come back down into the Winterhawks end. 4:15 left to play in the second. 2-1 2-1 Rockets. Winterhawks trying to kill off this penalty. This one goes to Tacoma. This one comes to the front. Ewing gets it out into the middle. Here comes Dorf. He's got Garrison. Oh, nice try. Good job, boys. Just behind Cheddar. Looking for the shorty. Last season, Garrison had 2 shorthanded goals, playing for 12U White. Garrison staying out there, lining up in the middle. They're going to have to giddy up. Here comes Tacoma. 35 seconds left of the penalty. Nice job by Sharp Yablonka. And this one comes out front. Sharp Yablonka's there. Ewing tried to get it out shot. This one goes into the corner. Garrison is there. Nice job, Cheddar. Cheddar with the clear. 10 seconds left of the penalty. 3:28 left to play. Russ dumps it in. We're back to even strength. Garrison's going to come off the ice. Nice kill job. Nice move there. Holbrook, oh, stick save. Holbrook battles in the corner. This one comes out back to Holbrook. Shot just above the bar. Sharp Yablonka keeps it in. Holbrook over there dumps it down low. 2:52 left of the second. Tacoma tries to get it around the boards. Kept in by LVP. He takes a shot. It goes wide left. Miskovich to the puck. This one comes over to Nadoba's side, I think. And this one, Russ gets it in there, dumps it behind the net. Tacoma with the puck, tried to clear it. Kept in by Sharp Yablonka. Nadoba with the puck, tried to get it across the ice to Miskovich. This one comes over to Lord, who takes a shot. Nadoba looking again. Shot. Oh, that was a nice pass in the middle to Lord. Here comes the attack. Go around LVP. Wide right. Tacoma changes up. Penalty coming to the Winterhawks. 1:50 left to play. Let's see what the call is here. It's going to be on Levi Van Paris, and it's a hook. So Winterhawks will have to go on the PK again. They're sending Dorf, Kotler. out there as well. And Nissen. Lilivec out there as well. Dorf with the puck. He's got some space, short-handed, stick lift. Tacoma with the puck, nice block by Kotler. Tacoma tries to get it out of the zone. This one gets by Dorf. Lilivec back there. Puck takes a weird bounce. And this one right to Tacoma, but taken away. That was a play on by Nissen. Goalie has to play it. This one goes off the ice into the neutral zone. Nice hit by Dorf. And they're going to call a penalty on Dorf. Shot. And that will whistle it dead. 22 seconds left of the penalty on LVP. And now Dorf is going to go to the box for roughing. 42.2 seconds left to play in the second. And the Winterhawks are going to be down 2 men. They're going to send Ewing out. And they need to get some people out there. This one comes out to Tacoma. Comes out to the point. Shot saved by Casper. Kept in by Tacoma. Lilivec, nice save by Casper. 19 seconds left. Winterhawks. It's a 5-on-4. He's got LVP in the middle. Short-handed. LVP cuts to the middle. Taken away by Tacoma. And that'll do it for the second. 2-1 Tacoma, an exciting game here, folks. Don't go away. The Rockets on top 2-1, but the Winterhawks trying to get something going here. Pax and Casper having a whale of a day. 17 saves on 19 shots. That's a solid performance. Winterhawks going to be shorthanded coming out to start the third. Haydendorf in the box for a hook. He's got 48 seconds left in the sin bin. And the Hawks are fired up. So the penalty kill, gonna have Talbert, Kotler, Cornegie, and Levi Van Paris. Cornegie going to take the face-off. 16 minutes to go. LVP tried to get it over to Talbert, who was already making a move. So Tacoma takes over possession. Talbert with a nice hit in the corner. Cornegie's in there as well. Saved by Casper. Cornegie taking the face-off. 31 seconds left of the penalty. This one comes right to LVP. He's tied up. They get it out of the zone. Gets it ahead to Kotler, who had just a step past the blue line. And that'll be offsides. Winterhawks are going to change up. They're going to send Lord out there with Heim. Kornegay with face-off. Lord gets to the puck, tries to dump it in. It goes off the ref. This one goes into the zone, but Tacoma's there. They cross the ice pass. Tacoma enters the zone. Shot. Saved by Casper. And this one, Lord tried to get it up to Dorf, but just not fast enough. And it's an icing call. So face-off coming back down to the Winterhawks end. .15:04 left to play in the third. We're back to even strength. Shots are even at 19 apiece. Miskovich at the dot. Face-off goes to Tacoma. Shot from the point goes wide left, and the Winterhawks get it out. That was Holbrook. Up to Nadoba. He's got some space, loses the puck. And this one goes behind the net. Miskovich gets to it. Tacoma gets away with it. They got a person way up front. And taken away by Lord. And he gets out. And he's taken down. And they're going to call a slash on Tacoma. Winterhawks going on the power play for 1:30. Another penalty on number 5. Face-off coming down to the Tacoma end. Whitehead going to take the face-off. Whitehead gets the face-off. Heim gets to it, but taken away by Tacoma, and they clear it. This one's going to go the length. Picked up by Kornegay, no icing. Keenan is there, and he's hit. Keenan with the puck. Goes around back behind the net. Whitehead with a hit. And lots of bodies. Whitehead somehow gets it on net. Off blocker save there. Pad's blocker. This one comes out to the neutral zone. Kornegay got it to Whitehead. Hawks seem to be bunched up on that side. They spread out. Here comes Heim. He's going to shoot it. Saved by the netminder. It's loose in front of the net. And Tacoma emerges. They get it out into the neutral zone. Kornegay races back to it. And Keenan, nice job. Good deflection there by Holbrook. Kornegay's back down on the back of the play as he was slashed, but they didn't call it. Kornegay has some words for the refs. .13:07 left to play in the third period. 7 seconds left to the power play. It's 2-1 Rockets. Refs having a little talk at the middle. Might be a timeout. I think. I'm not sure what's going on. Refs are going to skate over to the Tacoma bench. They're still shorthanded. Whitehead going to be at the dot there with Keenan and Heim. Dorf and Levi Van Paris back on the D. 7 seconds left of the penalty to Tacoma. Dorf's going to skate back to it in our own end. Dorf makes a move, gets it to Keenan, just past his stick, but Whitehead's there. Tacoma takes the puck. Nice hit by Whitehead. Picks up the puck, looking for someone out front. Passes it just a bit behind Keenan. Big hit in the corner there. And Tacoma emerges with the puck. Nice job by LVP to knock him off the puck. Dorf's going back there. And Dorf just nails the Tacoma guy, lays him out. Anyone see the license plate to that, is what he's saying. Big truck. Dorf trucked him. And this one, Tacoma tries to clear. Heim is there. Gets it over to Talbert, I believe. Garrison comes onto the ice. This one enters the zone. Dorf is there. Winterhawks trying to clear. This one comes out to the point. They dump it back in. Nice job by Dorf. Talbert is there. He's got Cheddar on the wing. That's taken away. Here comes Tacoma. Shot. And glove save by Casper. Tacoma will change out their lines. There'll be a face-off in the Winterhawks end. Miskovich, Ethan Miskovich taking the drop. Here it comes into the middle. Garrison, nope, kept in by Tacoma. Garrison tried to clear it. This one comes down behind the net. There's some pushing and shoving out front. Garrison tried to get it to Talbert. And Tacoma gets to it. Kept in by Sharp Yablonka. Gonna go over to Garrison's side. He's got space. Tried to get it to in front of the net, but deflected off of Tacoma. Sharp Yablonka keeps it in. Gets it into the neutral zone. Nice job again by Sharp Yablonka, and I can't keep up with the puck. Got to talk to my camera crew. Garrison, big hit. Get up, Cheddar. And that one goes into the neutral zone. Get him, Chet. This one is along the blue line. Garrison battling in there. Shot. Saved. Houlihan gets it out of the zone. Tacoma picks it up. Garrison comes off the ice. Kotler and Nissen back out onto the ice with the shift change. Tacoma dumps it in. Sharp Yablonka's got to go back for it. 10 minutes left to play in the third. 2-1 Rockets. This one gets by Tacoma. Here comes Kotler. He's got Nissen in the front. And he's taken off the play. Kept in by Lord. He dumps it back down. Picked up, Nissen to the front and taken away by Tacoma. And Nissen there pestering number 40. Nice job by Lilivek to get him off the puck. Cornegie in there as well. Nice stick lift by Nissen. And they are going to call a penalty. On number 40. An elbow. And he slams the stick against the boards as he enters the sin bin. Winterhawks with another chance to tie this game up on the power play. 9:10 to go. Nidoba's in there. He gets it to Miskovic. Nice stick move there by Miskovic. Back to Nidoba. To the front. Holbrook. Puck is loose. And the ref whistles it. And there's some pushing and shoving. And they're going to send Miskovic to the sin bin to even this up. And that's roughing. So it will be an even strength 4-on-4 for 1 minute and 15 seconds. Nidoba takes the face-off. Tacoma with the puck. They jump it down low. LVP is down there. He battles. And here comes Dorf. He's got wheels. He goes to the outside. Tries to get it in the middle. And cleared by Tacoma. LVP with the puck. He's messed with, retains possession. Tries to go around a defender, still with the puck. Nidoba, shot, does not get through. Goes around the back of the net. Holbrook in pursuit. Right there is LVP, shot. Saved by the netminder. This one comes to the middle. LVP with the puck. This one goes to the netminder. He plays it off into the corner. Dorf keeps it in. Gets it to Cornegie. Dumps it down into the corner. Keenan's in there. We're back to power play for the Rockets and whistled offsides on the Winterhawks. 9 seconds left of the penalty to Miskovic. 7:33 left of the game. It's a tight one, 2-1. Cornegie at the dot. Tacoma with possession. They clear it out of the zone. Tony Lord is there. We're back to even strength, 5-on-5 as Miskovic comes out. Here comes Tacoma in the front. Mishandled pass. Keenan gets it up to Talbert. Talbert to Cornegie. Just wide left. Tacoma with the puck. They get it out of the zone. 3-on-2. Winterhawks got to skate back. Tacoma dumps it in. 6:50 left to play. 2-1 Rockets. Keenan with the puck. Clears it out of the zone. Winterhawks change up. Garrison comes out with Whitehead. Dumped in and whistled. I'm not sure why they whistled that. I'm thinking it's offsides, but I don't think there was anyone in that zone. So Whitehead, Talbert, Garrison out there with Lillivec and Houlihan. This one comes out to Lillivec, who dumps it right in. Comes Garrison. This one goes around the boards. Houlihan to Garrison. He battles in the corner. Talbert is down there as well. Garrison switches direction. Tried to get it out front. Nobody home. Here come the Rockets. It's a 2-on-2. Nice job by Lillebeck to make him go to the outside. This one comes out front. Shot. Deflected. And goes wide into the corner. Over to Garrison's side. And this one's cleared. No icing as it was tipped. 5:45 left to play. Winterhawks change out. Oh, Whitehead with a steal. And a shot saved by the netminder. Houlihan is in there. Kept in. This one, Kotler dumps it back down low. Tacoma tries to clear it along the boards. They get it out into the neutral zone. Here comes Tacoma. Lillebeck comes in with the hit. Tacoma loses the puck but retains possession. Tacoma goes back around the back of the net. Houlihan is there with the pressure. Pass to the front, deflected. This one, another one out front, and a big hit on the back end of that on Lillebeck. And they're gonna call that on... They're gonna call that on Lillebeck, I believe. 4:56 left to play. And Lillebeck going back to the box for 1 minute and 30. Face-off coming down into the Winterhawks end. Winterhawks going to be short-handed for 1 minute and 30. This one comes over to Sharp Yablonka. He goes around the back of the net to LVP. Kotler and Nissen are in on the PK. Tacoma shot does not get through. Blocked by LVP. This one comes out to the neutral zone. Kotler's there. Avoids the hit, but Tacoma picks it back up. They enter the zone. 50 seconds left to the penalty. Sharp Yablonka is over there. This one comes out to the point. Back off to the side, comes down. LVP is there. Takes the puck away. Gets it over to Kotler. He whiffs on it and is hit from behind. And nice job by Nissen to get that into the neutral zone. They try to get it in. Sharp Yablonka is there. And nice job by Sharp Yablonka to get it over to that side with Ewing. And Ewing dumps it in. Garrison comes back out on the ice for the PK. 10 seconds left. Garrison in there. He's tied up. This one comes to the neutral zone. Lord gets it over to LVP. And this one goes down behind the Tacoma netminder. Garrison keeps it in. Shot on net. And no rebound. Cornegie was there. 3:15 left to play. 2-1 Rockets. Garrison staying out there with Cornegie and Ewing. Different look here. And Tacoma emerges with the puck. And they go down. Dorf takes it away. Lord is there. And that's going to be offsides on Tacoma. 3:01 left to play in the third. Still 2-1 Rockets. Winterhawks change up the lines, bring out Keenan and Holbrook with Cornegie at the dot. Lord and Dorf back on the D. This one is in the Tacoma end, behind the net. Holbrook in hot pursuit. He's got the puck. Backhand pass, and he's nailed after he lets that one go. Dorf taken away by Tacoma. Nice play by Casper. And the Winterhawks are able to get it out of the zone. Tacoma dumps it back down. 2:20 left to play. 2-1 Rockets. Lord with the puck, goes up the boards. Kept in by Tacoma. They dump it down low. Lord gets to the puck first. 2 minutes left. They go around the back of the net. Holbrook braces for the hit. He's pushed off the puck. Lord gets it out into the neutral zone. 1:50 left. And that's going to be icing. What's going on? We got a hook coming to Tacoma. And the Hawks are going to be on the power play for the last minute and 49 seconds, unless they tie it up. Timeout call by the Winterhawks. Exciting finish down the stretch here at the Tacoma Twin Rinks here in Tacoma. And the Hawks will pull their goalie. So we have an empty net situation here. Winterhawks pulling their goalie in favor of an extra attacker. Kornegay gets it over to Dorf. Dorf shot. Goes wide. Heim is in there with Keenan. So is LVP. Wrap around. And this one is knocked out into the neutral zone. Kornegay goes back for it. Gets it to Keenan. They go opposite ice. Kornegay taken away by Tacoma. This one's dumped in by Whitehead. 1:10 left to play. Tacoma with the puck. This one's going to go the length of the ice. And that'll be icing with 1:03 left to play. This one's coming back down to the Tacoma end. Again, wide open net for the Winterhawks as they pull Casper in favor of an extra attacker. Whitehead taking the face-off. They have Keenan in there as well. Shot out here. Puck is loose. Whitehead's in the mix. And this one in the empty net. (3-1) with 46.9 seconds. They came close. (46.9 seconds). They still got too many people out there. Talbert coming off the ice. Miskovich at the dot. Nadoba with the puck. Goes behind the net. Holbrook in pursuit. Nice pass to the front. Shot. That was by Lillivek. Diving shot. Puck is still loose. And Lillivek in the mix there. And they're going to whistle it. And there's some pushing and shoving again. Nadoba doesn't like it. They're going to send both Nadoba and Lyle from Tacoma to the box, offsetting roughing penalties. 20 seconds left. Trying to sort out the penalty situation. It's a 4-on-4. Or is it a 5-on-3? I'm not really sure what's going on here. 5-on-4. Yeah, it was a 5-on-3 for a second, I guess. Maybe? I don't know. 5 seconds left. The empty net. And that'll do it. Final score is 3-1. The Rockets over the Winterhawks. Shots 29-22 in favor of the Winterhawks. We had more shots on goal. Good second game here, though. By far better than yesterday. So we'll see you guys next week in Boise. Hopefully you guys will tune in. Appreciate all of you that took the time out of your day today to watch this game and support our team. Believe we play on Friday against the Boise Steelheads in Boise. Everyone have safe travels home. We'll see you guys all next week. Final score from Tacoma Twin Rinks. Tacoma Rockets 3, Winterhawks 1.